Last night in Zamfara, many families went to bed expecting a normal night, but before morning, everything had changed. Reports of overnight attacks have left communities shaken, raising urgent questions about safety, response, and what really happened behind the scenes. This morning, we break down the facts, the voices from the ground, and the bigger picture many people are trying to understand. Stay with us, because this is a story every Nigerian needs to hear. Last night in Zamfara State, tension rose again after reports of overnight attacks in communities around Anka Local Government Area, especially near Dutsin Dan Ajiya village. Residents say the night started quietly, like any other evening, but later turned into hours of fear and confusion as armed groups were reported moving through the area. Families stayed awake, many unsure of what was happening, while others tried to keep their loved ones calm as the situation unfolded. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe so you can continue to receive verified updates and clear explanations of important stories like this. According to accounts from people on the ground, the attackers were said to have arrived in large numbers, many moving on motorcycles, which is a pattern often reported in past incidents across parts of the Northwest. Community members described how the atmosphere changed quickly, with people trying to understand what was going on and seeking safe places while waiting for calm to return. Some residents contacted local leaders and security contacts as information began to spread from one household to another. Local authorities and community representatives have acknowledged that the incident has affected residents deeply. A lawmaker representing the area, Honorable Hamisu Faru, spoke about the seriousness of the situation and the concern among families. Residents like Abdullahi Sani shared that people spent long hours in uncertainty, checking on neighbors and relatives and hoping for reassurance as the night went on. Moments like this remind us that behind every headline are real people, parents thinking about their children, communities thinking about their future, and neighbors supporting one another through difficult hours. The emotional weight of such nights often stays long after the immediate situation ends, as families reflect on what happened and what it means going forward. Zamfara has faced security challenges for several years, and many viewers will remember previous reports of similar incidents across different local government areas. The region's landscape includes large rural communities and forest corridors, which experts often say can make monitoring difficult. This has contributed to ongoing discussions about how best to improve safety and ensure communities feel protected. Over time, names like Bello Turji and Dogo Shid have been mentioned in conversations about armed groups operating in the wider Northwest. Security analysts frequently explain that the situation involves many layers, including mobility of groups, local dynamics, and broader economic conditions. While these discussions continue, residents are focused on everyday concerns, safety, stability, and the ability to live without fear. As news of the overnight incident spread, conversations quickly picked up across different platforms. Many Nigerians expressed concern and called for sustained efforts to strengthen protection in rural areas. Others spoke about the resilience of communities that continue to rebuild after difficult moments. The federal government has in recent times emphasized ongoing operations aimed at improving security across affected regions. Officials have spoken about coordination between security agencies, increased presence in vulnerable areas, and the importance of community cooperation. While such measures are ongoing, citizens continue to watch closely and hope to see lasting progress. The economic impact of insecurity is another key part of the story. Zamfara is known for farming and local trade, and stability is important for livelihoods. When communities face disruption, it can affect planting seasons, market activities, and household income. This is why conversations about security often connect directly to conversations about development and opportunity. In many villages, local leaders and traditional institutions play a vital role in maintaining unity during challenging times. Community meetings, mutual support, and local initiatives often help people cope and move forward. These efforts show the strength of social bonds even when circumstances are difficult. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you do not miss ongoing updates and thoughtful discussions on stories that matter. Looking more closely at the broader picture, the situation in Zamfara is part of a wider national conversation about how to address security concerns in a way that is sustainable and effective. Experts often highlight the importance of combining security measures with social and economic strategies, noting that long-term stability requires attention to infrastructure, education, and employment. Residents often speak about the importance of trust that help will come when needed, trust that communities will be supported, and trust that progress is possible. Building and maintaining this trust is a key part of any response. Another important aspect is the psychological impact on communities. Nights of uncertainty can create lasting memories, especially for children and elderly residents. Community support systems, including religious and social networks, often provide comfort and encouragement as people process their experiences. As authorities continue to monitor developments, attention is expected to focus on strengthening presence in affected areas and ensuring that residents receive necessary support. Discussions about preventive measures are likely to continue among leaders at different levels. Across Nigeria, many citizens are reflecting on the importance of unity and cooperation. Stories like this often remind people that collective effort, from government, communities, and individuals, plays a role in shaping outcomes. While challenges remain, there are also examples of resilience and determination. Communities continue to farm, trade, educate their children, and support one another. This everyday strength is an important part of the national story. Observers note that addressing complex security issues requires patience and persistence. Policies, operations, and community engagement all take time to produce results, and ongoing dialogue remains essential. The role of accurate information is also crucial. Clear communication helps prevent rumors and ensures that people can make informed decisions. Responsible reporting and careful listening contribute to a better understanding of events. In conversations across the country, many people emphasize the need for solutions that address both immediate concerns and long-term goals. These include improving infrastructure, expanding economic opportunities, and strengthening local institutions. As developments unfold, citizens continue to follow updates closely, hoping for positive progress and greater stability. Each new report adds to the broader understanding of what is happening and what steps may be needed next. Please take a moment again to like this video and subscribe. Your support helps us continue bringing clear and responsible coverage. Reflecting on the situation, it is important to recognize the courage of ordinary people who continue their daily lives despite uncertainty. Teachers open classrooms, traders open shops, and families maintain routines, all signs of resilience that often go unnoticed. Community dialogue remains an important tool for reducing tension and building understanding. Leaders often encourage open communication as a way to strengthen cooperation and address concerns constructively. Security analysts frequently discuss the importance of coordination across different levels of government and between agencies. Effective collaboration can enhance response efforts and improve outcomes. In addition, technology and innovation are increasingly part of conversations about improving safety, including better communication systems and data sharing. While these discussions continue, the focus remains on practical steps that can make a difference on the ground. Citizens also play a role by staying informed, supporting one another, and participating in constructive dialogue. Public awareness contributes to stronger communities and more effective responses. As the story continues to develop, updates from authorities and community leaders will provide further insight into next steps. Many people are watching closely and hoping for reassurance. The situation also highlights the importance of empathy, understanding that behind every report are individuals and families with real experiences. Compassion and support can make a meaningful difference. Across the country, conversations about security often connect to broader themes of governance, development, and national unity. These discussions reflect a shared desire for progress and stability. In times like this, clear communication and responsible leadership are especially important. Transparent updates help build confidence and ensure that communities feel heard. Observers note that long-term solutions often involve multiple approaches working together: security measures, economic initiatives, and community engagement, creating a comprehensive strategy. The resilience of communities continues to stand out. Despite challenges, people remain committed to building better futures for themselves and their children. As we follow this story, we remain focused on providing balanced and thoughtful coverage that respects the experiences of those affected while keeping viewers informed. Please remember to like this video and subscribe so you can stay updated as new information becomes available. Looking ahead, attention will likely remain on efforts to strengthen protection, support affected families, and address underlying factors contributing to instability. Continued dialogue among stakeholders will be key. Citizens across Nigeria continue to express hope for lasting peace and stability, recognizing that progress requires cooperation and sustained commitment. Stories like this remind us of the importance of staying informed and engaged. By understanding events and participating in constructive conversations, we contribute to a more informed society. As developments unfold, we will continue to share updates and provide context to help viewers understand what is happening and why it matters. Thank you for staying with this report. Please like this video and subscribe, and continue to follow for clear, responsible, and timely coverage of important stories shaping our nation.